Thankfully, the passengers of this Boeing 737 would still have had a high chance of survival despite the fire, since the airport fire brigade managed to extinguish the blaze and the passengers were evacuated. But this scenario couldn't possibly have been any more realistic. Dräger Safety's new aircraft fire training simulator really took the firefighters to the limit. The aircraft fire training complex consists of a Boeing 747 and a 737, a spill fire area measuring more than 750 square meters, and a building that can be filled with smoke along with the training ground. Developed and built by Dräger Safety, this simulator sets a new standard in firefighting at airports. The specialists from Dräger Safety have devised a facility which enables any specific crisis scenario to be realistically simulated. Moreover, the firefighting training simulator has been wholly adapted to the individual requirements and circumstances encountered at Bangkok Airport 100%. The potential risks faced at an airport are enormous. After all, any disasters are immediately on a massive scale, and airports, including firefighting units, must be given an opportunity to practice. What's needed are realistic training scenarios where both tactical procedures and extinguishing techniques can be trained. And this can only be done with genuine training facilities, for ultimately only a well-trained fireman who knows what he's doing and won't panic under severe stress will be able to take effective action and save lives in an emergency.
This training, do you think it's the right way or...
But before the hands-on training starts, it's time for some theoretical groundwork. The training sessions are conducted by experts from Dräger Safety, who describe the scenarios to the operators and firemen beforehand, explain the ins and outs of the simulator and discuss key safety measures. Then it's time for the fire brigade's own instructors. Today's exercise is to put out a Boeing 737 which has caught fire on landing. The simulator is ready in just a few minutes. An ingenious computer system is used to control different areas where fire could break out, such as the engines or turbines, either separately or together. Even the heights of the flames can be individually controlled. The innovative programming of various scenarios allows complex fires to be simulated. Furthermore, the intensity of the flames and the fire spread depend on the efficiency of firefighting during the exercise. The Extinguishment success monitoring system keeps tabs on how well the firemen are doing and can also simulate the use of different firefighting agents. Instead of kerosene, the fuel used is eco-friendly propane gas.
Man hat ein echtes Feuer, aber wir brauchen keinen Schaum, hier zu üben.
Although there's a real fire blazing, we don't need any foam to practice. For one thing, foam is very expensive, and for another it harms the environment. That's why we use water for simulations. However, the Extinguishment success monitoring system can be set to simulate the use of foam, water, or even powder. Emergency. Almost immediately on crash landing, the Boeing 737 is engulfed by flames. Every second counts. There's tension in the air. More and more fires keep breaking out on the aircraft, and the firemen have to respond accordingly. Moreover, one single error could have serious repercussions. If the fire isn't tackled properly, the flames will keep flaring up again, and the blaze could spread even more. Bathed in sweat, the firemen finally have everything under control. The subsequent feedback discussion reveals that no one had expected the situation to be as realistic as it was. Compared to genuine fire scenarios, the simulation is extremely realistic. The training benefits for the fire brigade and other emergency services are enormous. It's a totally new experience because now we have far more training opportunities than before. The findings obtained during this training are very important for us. They help us to be even better prepared for the reality facing us when rescuing passengers and putting out fires at the airport.
We have to rescue 3 people. There should be 2 people in the cockpit.
What the next day has in store for the firemen is by no means a piece of cake either. The scenario is as follows. A fire has broken out on a Boeing 747 and the passengers on board have to be evacuated. Within just a few seconds, the entire aircraft is full of smoke. Visibility is virtually zero. but the firemen still have to search every inch of the cargo bay, the cabin, the cockpit and the first-class deck for passengers. One of the means of evacuation is an escape chute specially made for the simulator. Here too, it's clear from the evaluation afterwards that never before could the 300 firemen at Bangkok Airport undergo such realistic training. In this model of a 747, all the different areas have been replicated in painstaking detail. In addition to the current training possibilities, the simulator can be retrofitted with additional fire areas, meaning it can keep up with changing needs. And as far as Bangkok Airport Fire Brigade is concerned, the simulator is clearly set to become the mainstay of their internal training.
Firstly, Suvarnabhumi Airport is the international airport, and we have to follow the standard of ICAO. So that's why we would like to have the training equipment to get the experience for the firemen at the airport. In this case, I think we have to prepare everything: the manpower, the knowledge, and the equipment that follow to the ICAO standard.
With the simulator realistically tailored to the individual requirements, Dräger safety has ushered in a new era in airport safety. Nearly all emergencies such as fires, bomb attacks and other disasters can be rehearsed using the ingenious simulator. After training, the firemen are able to respond rapidly and correctly to possible emergency situations and to take the appropriate action. Thanks to its sustainable equipment, the Dräger Safety Simulator is especially dependable and realistic, and also ensures that all training exercises are carried out to the highest safety standards.